Alrighty, on this episode of Tammy's Kitchen, she's making one of our favorite desserts. This is out of the Amish cookbook, and this is kind of what she goes by, but she doubles the blueberries in it. She's going to make a blueberry buckle. There you can see the recipe. So pause it and write it down if you want. And now we're going to get started. Okay, she just put 1 cup of the white sugar in there, because the first step is you cream your sugar and your lard together. All right, to that 1 cup of sugar, she's adding a 1/4 cup of lard. We'll cream that together. There's the blueberries we're using. We canned these, and she has drained them, and she doubles the blueberries in this recipe. Putting in 1 brown egg. It's a big old egg. Then went the milk. How much was that?
1/2 cup of milk.
1/2 cup milk. Now she's blending that all together. She just added 2 cups of flour to the mixture.
I always like to level that.
Now she's throwing in 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of salt is going in now. My commentary is making her nuts. Like I say, it's one of our favorite desserts, especially in the wintertime. She's making the dust bowl over here. Now she'll run that till it's all blended together. In goes the blueberries. And she folds these in by hand so she doesn't damage them. But like I say, the only real variation we do on the recipe I showed you is double the blueberries, because we like a lot of blueberries in ours.
And it gives the blueberry taste better.
Now comes the fun part. In the pan it goes. Now it's very thick batter, so she'll have to spread this out and even it out. But it will puff up like a cake. And now she's getting ready to put the topping together. It's a crumbly topping. What do you throw in there? 1/2 cup of sugar. 1/2 cup of white sugar goes in the bowl.
And then a half a cup of flour.
Half a cup of flour. Oh, good grief, she's actually going to speak.
Half a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Calls for a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, but you see, she's not measuring. Now calls for a half a stick of butter. There it's all spread out in the pan with some cinnamon on top of that. Just a little something extra she does. Here we go. Buy her dough cutters and all kind of stuff. She just goes right back to her hands. But she'll mix this all together till it's like crumbly. And then that gets spread out all over the top of the cake batter. Well, the buckle batter. This is really old-fashioned here.
Oh yeah, it's crumbly now.
Yeah. You may have to add a little flour if it's a little too moist and sticking together. You want it to just crumble up like the size of peas or something.
You might have a little bit of hunks, but it's all right. Okay.
All right, she's spreading the crumbly topping out over top of it. And just kind of get it even all over till you run out of your topping. It'll all bake up. Ain't no wonder I'm fat. I'm telling you, this is really, really good when it's done. Eat a piece while it's still warm with a big glass of cold milk. Okay, she's baking this at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Again, here's the recipe. The top part is for the cake part, and then the crumbs is the bottom part there. This recipe belongs to this lady here. This is an entire cookbook made by the Amish, which live out the road here from us. And I'll show you it when it's done. There it is, all baked up. It doesn't bake up quite as thick as a cake. So I can get out of the light here. It's got that crumbly top on it. It's real good. All right, we'll see you on the next episode of Tammy's Kitchen. I don't know what she's going to make next.